I'm Mike. Now you may be one of thousands of young people across the UK who are making your first steps into higher education, moving away to university for the very first time, having to fend for yourself and of course having to do what you're actually here for, which is to study. We're going to be speaking to first year students all about their fears, all about their excitements and of course the madness of Freshers Week. We're going to be speaking to the people who are here on hand to guide you through it, and also we're going to be showing you exactly what you can expect during Freshers Week. Before the lectures and the hangovers, the first impression you're likely to get of uni life is when you move into your new place. So what's it like settling in to university accommodation? Okay, we're here at Halls of Residence and we've come to meet Laura, so let's see if she's awake. Hi there, you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Are we alright to come in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is your room.
Yeah.
How did you find it moving everything in?
It was alright, yeah. Obviously, I couldn't see any of the floor when I moved all my stuff in. It only took like one trip to get everything here, so it wasn't too bad.
Is this your first time living away from home?
Yeah.
And how's it going so far?
It's alright. I've had mixed emotions because like I felt quite down like the second night, but then I've sort of settled in now, so I'm feeling alright about it.
Okay, and with Laura's our housemate now, so how are you getting on first few days?
I've settled in quite well in that. I've met my new housemates. It's a new experience. I'm finding it a bit difficult moving away from home and that, but I think now that I'm moving in, I'm actually getting to know my surroundings.
And like you say, moving away from home, you've had like, everyone has mixed emotions. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm one of them. I'm not so bothered about moving away from home. I think a lot of people will get homesick. I think I will eventually as well, but there's a lot of people around you, like flatmates and stuff, and there's like all help centres that you can go to for advice and stuff.
That's right. And enjoy Freshers Week.
Oh yeah, I will do.
So Laura and Andrew are settling in okay, but how's everyone else getting on?
Really well, actually. Yeah. We're all from the same block, so we've been going out together and stuff.
Good. It's a bit scary, but it's going well.
Good, really good. Having a great time.
Your voice suggests to me that you've been drinking a bit.
Yeah, Freshers Week's taken its toll on day 2. Unfortunately, I've lost my voice due to alcohol and cigarettes.
Good fun. Everyone's really lovely and nice, and lots of drinking, which is always a good thing.
I'm going to try and transfer houses in Boddington because I went through clearing, so I was put in the back. Anyway, it's fine, but there's not really anyone on my floor, so it's quite lonely. But apparently it's really easy to talk to someone about that and you apply, and then they'll let you know if you can move or not.
And living on your own for the first time, I guess, how's that going?
It's not that bad, to be honest. Miss Mum's cooking, but that's about it. As long as you can cook, I think you can survive, really.
What's the menu at your house at the moment?
Pasta.
Mushy peas and rice.
Mushy peas and rice. It's quality, don't knock it. It doesn't sound great, but it is.
I had a bit of an anticlimax because I got here on Thursday and I was the only one in my flat and there was no one else there. So I was a bit like, oh, okay. But now everyone's started to, arrive and yeah, we're doing things.
What are the main concerns people come to you with this week?
I think just about there's menial things like how do I get to so-and-so, like directions and stuff like that, but also we have a lot of concerns about living away from home for the first time, student safety and things like that. Some people start off having problems with their student loans this week, so those kind of problems are the things that we're trying to tackle the most. We've got all the support services available, counselling and things like that, if they really do need that sort of help, but I would say that getting involved in societies and making new friends and meeting your housemates and stuff like that is the best way to get involved and the best way to kind of ease yourself into uni life.
Now, probably the most important thing this week, registration. Can you talk us through it?
Well, a lot of the registration is now done online, which is really helpful. Otherwise, different departments do things slightly differently, but the main thing that students need to know is if they're not sure, call their department, speak to their friends, find out what's going on, come in and see us. We've got people who can help. But the main thing is have your documents and things you've been sent out, some sort of ID, and be prepared to queue because sometimes it can be quite long.
Josh, can you tell us what's going on behind us?
Yeah, absolutely. We can see behind us Freshers' Fair. It's the first day of 4 we're going to be holding here in the Riley Smith Hall.
First term, are activity groups and sports teams a good way to settle in?
I think absolutely. I think the more people you can talk to and the more people that you feel comfortable around at the university, the more settled I think you feel.
Obviously a lot of interest down there. What do they get out of joining clubs like these?
I think joining a club or society is a great way to sort of meet new people. I think it's very easy when you come to university to just get to know the people on your course or just know the people in your halls, because those are the people you're naturally going to be around. I think given we've got such a breadth and diverse group of societies here, about 270, we really believe it's something for everyone. There's a chance to try something new or carry on with something you've done and maybe get out your comfort zone that you came to university for, which a lot of people are looking to do when they come to university.
Josh there, the activities officer. I think we should go down and find out what groups people are joining. Okay, we're in the Freshers' Fair and I've been attracted by a set of pants. Why is it good for freshers to join groups and societies?
I just think it's really important, like, to make new friends and sort of get out of like halls and stuff, because it obviously, like, you spend a lot of time, like, on your own and things, and it's good to get out and do stuff and, like, get a routine, and it's really good.
We find a lot of students come to uni and they don't bother to register with a doctor. Then they get halfway through the term and find that they're ill and they don't know what to do. So we come to these fairs just to make sure that they sign up as soon as they come to uni, really.
Okay, I'm a student, I want to sign up, how do I do it?
You fill in this form, give us your details, and then you fill in an ethnicity and a smoking and an alcohol screening questionnaire, and then that's it. We literally give you a letter back. It's got our opening times and telephone number, a map of where we are, and that's it. You're registered.
Okay, that's great. So the message is make your mums and dads happy and sign up to your local doctors. Ollie, what have you signed up for so far?
A load of things really. Some student discount, free TV in your halls of residence, 3 day Virgin Active gym.
Why is it important, for first years to sign up to loads of groups?
Just to get involved, you've got to do as much as you can really.
I think it's a great way of meeting people as well, with like-minded people as well, similar interests and stuff. So I think things like this are great.
What have you been signing up for today or looking at?
Anything that gives you free stuff really, so practically everything.
Why should people join up to your group?
Because we're an active society and it's a great opportunity to pad out your CV and meet new people and get published, basically.
What's in your magazine?
Lots of different articles about loads of issues that affect women. We've got articles about different taboos, we've got news articles from around the world, loads of stuff.
Now, before university, you probably never needed a loan. You probably never bought your own food either, and that's even before thinking about your social life. So what's the best way to survive Freshers' Week without maxing out your overdraft?
The most important thing to do is to look at how much money you're going to have in total. Then you've got to think about the core costs, and the core costs are things like your rent. Once you've worked out what your core costs are, then all the money that's left is the money you've got for going out and having a really good time. If you find that you don't have enough money to go out and have a great time after you've taken off your rent and other things like food, well, then you might have to think about getting a part-time job.
So when the bank of mum and dad closes for business, do you think when's a good time to go for a part-time job?
The best time to get a part-time job is in the first few weeks, and we always encourage students to do that because it's much better to get a job in the first few weeks for a few hours a week and do that all year long than get past Christmas, realise you've got no money and you're going to have to work maybe 20 hours a week, something like that. Working that number of hours starts to have an impact on your course.
That's brilliant, Dan. Thank you very much. So, main advice with budgeting, make sure you pay your rent before you go out drinking. Let's go and see if some of the students are doing just that.
Yeah, basically I've got student loans cover tuition and residence and overdrafts cover going out, and then I'll go find a job hopefully.
Spent like 500 quid. My mum gave me a little bit of money before she left and I've spent it all. So, yeah, I know. So, yeah, I've got today's Monday, so I'm going to budget for this week.
I want to have enough money that I can go out when I want, but I need a job to get the money, but I don't want to work all the time.
Whatever you've got in your wallet, you'll find yourself going out and meeting loads of new people. With so much going on, you need to make sure you look after your health as well. Obviously associated with university life is sex life. If things go wrong, if there is an oops moment the next day, what's the best advice?
Sure. Well, as soon as possible, I'd say go to your local doctors, go to your local pharmacies and get the morning after pill. That's got quite a good rate of kind of, stopping any unwanted pregnancies. Also make sure you get tested for any STDs. 1 in 10 students nationally have chlamydia. It's something that is very much kind of a problem in the student population, so just make sure you better be safe than sorry.
Freshers Week and the first term of university, very stressful time for students moving away from home. What's your advice mentally to stay stable?
It's a problem recognised that kind of you've got homesickness, you've got work pressure, you've got making all these new friends. And so we are here to support our students. You can get counselling, you can get help with your work, you can get advice on any legal issues, any financial issues, that sort of thing. So there are avenues of support, and it's just about kind of coming forward and saying, I've got a problem, can you help?
So if I was a student, where's the best place to go for advice?
Your first port of call should be a student executive. We've all been elected to support you, to represent you and to campaign for you. We can signpost you to any areas that might be able to give you further support, further advice. So the doors are generally always open, so come and find us.
That's great, man. Thank you very much. So if you do need some advice, a student exec at your uni should be able to help you out. Okay, I'm at the University Union and I'm here with some second and third years who've got some top tips for the freshers. What would your advice be?
Go to your first few lectures, because that's the information that you need for the whole year. And once you've got that and you know exactly the minimum you've got to do, then you can work that out. So I don't need to do this exam, I don't need to do this essay, whatever. And you work out exactly the minimum you need to do and then do that.
So that's a taster of Freshers Week. You're obviously going to experience a lot more. Make sure you have a great time. You're going to meet loads and loads of new people. So come to university with an open mind and don't spend all your money in the first few days. Make sure you save a little bit. There is advice and guidance every single step of the way, so don't be afraid to ask for help and make the most of it, because sooner or later you're going to have to actually do some work.